I don't know exactly what this is about, so we're going to look at it right now. Here we go.
Episode 3 is finally finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health.
Great.
But I can't post it or I will go to jail. And not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this mystery company that I am no longer allowed to talk about. They sent court papers to my email, which I guess a judge approved for them that this was a valid form of service. And so now that I'm officially served, I cannot even mention this company or I will be in jail and everything.
How is his email valid service? That sounds like bullshit.
Normally I would be like, screw the big guy telling me what to do. I'm going to do what's morally right. But in this situation, if I do that, then
yeah, he doesn't want to put the money that they raised at risk.
All my friends get screwed with this lawsuit, and we lose all the GoFundMe money we raised, like, immediately. So I am no longer allowed to even mention this mystery company. My personal opinion is that this is unfair because this order...
It's completely unfair. They're using the legal system to avoid accountability and to protect themselves from fraud. That's what's happening. I think this is ridiculous. I think the federal government should get involved with this. There is very clearly corruption going on. There's very clearly something going wrong, and something needs to happen. Something does absolutely need to happen. CoffeeZilla is making a video about this. I saw that, yeah. And more fraud. I know this is insane that you've had all this happen. It's lawfare. It is. His GoFundMe got removed. I bet it did. I don't know why or what the reasoning for that was, but yeah, that's so much of DM JD Vance. Yeah, they really need to look into this and figure out why this is happening, because this is the kind of stuff that makes people hate the police. It makes people hate the court system, and it makes people hate the law. And the reason why is because they're right. They're right to hate all of these systems because these systems are being used as tools of oppression against average people that are trying to be treated fairly. So the issue is that it's not even about bricks and minifigs. It's not even about Ben. It's about maintaining trust and security inside of knowing that you are going to get a fair trial and fair treatment whenever you are, you're dealing with the courts or with the law. Just call JD. I don't think I can DM him. Can I? Let me see if I can DM JD Vance. I don't think I can. I can't. I cannot.
Was put on me because this company was telling the court that I was making bomb threats.
Elon doesn't work there.
I was planning on murdering the manager and employees, which obviously I didn't do, and you can see that in the footage. The only problem is I was not given a chance to share my side. The court just heard their perspective, not mine. So because I wasn't able to share my side, I am now no longer allowed to talk about them, and it looks like this might be it. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is absolutely fucking insane. A mystery company named Pricks and Mini Dicks. I like that. If Ben can no longer talk about this, everyone else must too in his stead. They do. And, I'll do the best that I can to talk about this and get involved. This is the longest corporate suicide I've witnessed in a long time. This is exactly why, by the way, I said that you should never forgive them. You should never forgive them for what they're doing, because the only reason why they're asking for forgiveness is so they can take advantage of your goodwill. These people are absolute parasites. They're awful, and you should never, ever, ever forgive this. This is totally fucked up. They tried to ruin this guy's life, and they're still trying to do it. And they're even trying to take the money that was raised legitimately and then have it reallocated to themselves. That's insane. DM Dan Bongino? Can I? I don't really know Dan Bongino. I can DM Dan. I would feel weird doing that. Should I DM him? Like, I mean, he's not really involved in the FBI anymore. He left. Like, if there's a person I think I could DM that would be able to get the message out there. But like, just try it. Maybe. I don't know. He's a traitor anyway. What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? There is somebody that I might message about this, and if that doesn't work, I might message somebody else about it too. And yeah, he knows people outside the, he knows people. It's about noise. Even getting Dan to talk about it. Okay, yeah, I'll consider it. I will. Someone with connections, yeah, and I can do that. I mean, like obviously, I can't really. I've talked to Ben before. I actually talked to him this morning, not about the case, obviously, because that would, you know, cause him problems. But like, it was actually just about something that he had messaged me about a couple of days ago. But yeah, I can't really talk to him about this because this is the lawsuit. I'll just have to do it myself, right, and just kind of make a decision. So yeah, and email or DM Lego Corporate. Yeah, and I think this is another thing is that if this continues to happen, I think that people should be asking Lego, why is one of your biggest distributors going on a mass lawfare campaign against someone who's been trying to call them out for scamming? Like, look at what they did, watch these videos, see what happened, listen to the fact that these are people that are literally, like, they're selling your products. And they're DM Lego. Maybe I should do that. Let me see if I can message them. Lego group. I can actually DM them. There's like no way they replied to DMs, right? Yeah, their last post they made was in 2024. I think that's kind of like, yeah, they probably don't use the account. Lego is complicit. You'll get an automated response back. Yeah, I think I will. Lego have a policy of not involving themselves in outside things. This isn't outside of them. This is literally their biggest Like, if Bricks and Minifigs said that we support the Third Reich and Hitler, Lego would immediately make a statement about it and say that, you know, we don't want to involve ourselves with these people. So really, it's not like, oh, they don't involve themselves. Yeah, they do. They're just trying to say this isn't bad enough. So I think that, again, it should be important that at least Lego knows about this. Lego needs to know about this. I don't know if they do. I'm sure they must, but I don't really know. Plot twist, it was Lego suing Ben. Maybe it's a systemic problem. It is. So get the president on my phone. I think Ben knows what he's doing. The short video will help in just the right way. I hope so. Ben's a smart guy, and I hope he makes the right decisions, right? But just in a general way, let me link you guys a video. Obviously, I've been keeping up with this topic for a really long time. I totally support Ben. I think he's completely in the right. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Please, there's so many wrong things about the situation. It's incredibly wrong, and it's insane. Like, what bothers me so much about this topic is the fact that these bad actors are weaponizing the legal system. It's one thing for them to just be scammers, which is like, okay, whatever, the pieces of shit. But weaponizing the legal system in the way that they have is completely unjustified, and I hate them for it. And I think that really, like, you know, I will continue lending my voice to this. I will continue talking about it on a daily basis, you know, and if they're going to sue me, then they're going to, I've already got one lawsuit, right? I've already got one going. Might as well have another, right? And so I'm not really even thinking about it or worrying about that. What about Elon? I mean, like, I don't want to, like, I mean, he's just, I know he's like really fucking busy, man. And like, I don't want to get him involved, especially because he's like not involved with the government right now. He's not working at Doge anymore. And so like, yeah, I could probably hit up Elon about it, but like, I mean, he's just so fucking busy. I could see it being annoying to him. And that's really it. But and also, like, yeah, he's fucking busy. Like, they're dealing with like the what is it, that Tesla shit. There's the SpaceX IPO. Like, there's a lot that he's doing, right? I mean, he hasn't even played, I don't think he even played PoE this league. I mean, this is a huge new league, crazy new league. He hasn't even played the game. Like, if he hasn't even tweeted once about PoE, you know he's fucking busy. By your logic, why wouldn't Games Workshop be directly involved? I don't know how Games Workshop is connected to this. Oh, maybe through Star Wars? I'm not really familiar with that. I have no idea. I'm going all in on SpaceX. I don't do direct investing for like liability reasons, but I would probably invest in SpaceX. I wouldn't say for sure, but yeah, there's a pretty good probability I would do that. Let me see here. And also, like, here's another reason too, is that it's not even about being able to make money. It's about supporting something that's a good thing, right? And that's what I've tried to do, like, in terms of like supporting games or supporting people. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.